It's October, and this is Next. Ooh. This is my cousin, Dallin. He is a very talented musician and handsome man. I mean that in the straightest way possible because we are related. I can say those types of things.
Unless you're talking about Brad Pitt.
Unless you're talking about Brad Pitt or any of those very...
Matt Damon.
Yes, Matt Damon, Chuck Norris.
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark.
Who I think looks a lot like Matt Damon, but nobody agrees with me.
If I saw a picture of him, I know who Mark Wahlberg is. I recognize his name, but I can't think of him right off the top of my head. But, who else? Who else? Don't tell me. Harrison Ford. You can call.
Younger Harrison Ford, maybe.
Call out to my mother. She told me that when she was in school, Star Wars was coming out. All the girls were fawning over Luke. She was one of the few that was actually attracted to Harrison Ford because he had a more mature, confident appearance. As if you were to watch Star Wars recently, as I have, you can kind of tell that Luke is sometimes kind of a baby. But Dallin being a guest on the show because my schedule and Justin's schedule were not able to line up. And so that's why we have Dallin as a guest. We're going to have him play a song for you guys.
I'm trying.
And here it is. So all we have in music this time, sadly, is just the Anberlin album coming out next Tuesday on the 16th of October. We're actually going to see Anberlin open for Smashing Pumpkins in Seattle on Wednesday, which will be pretty fun.
Yes.
Can't wait. All we have for television, actually we have The Walking Dead on October 14th on AMC. Check that out. And the other thing we have...
Actually,
is,
here I have a comment. Something interesting about AMC is AMC has actually been taken off of the regular channel lists on Dish. Just thought I'd let you all know that Dish has failed you.
That's why you get Fios.
Yes. Or Comcast.
Like this guy.
Which is kind of the same thing.
Fios.
It's pretty much the same thing. Sometimes.
It's
not really.
It's not cable.
Not the same thing.
It's Fios. That's
something.
actually their
You can record things.
You can record things on Fios.
Well, yeah. Okay. Next, Psych Season 7 is coming out this winter, not fall. But we'll have a 2-hour musical episode with episodes based off of Clue for the 100th episode.
It's called 100 Clues, but it's based off the movie Clue.
The movie or the game?
Movie.
The movie?
It said the movie.
Oh!
It said the movie Clue.
Interesting.
But I don't know, we'll find out.
And the Blair Witch Project.
That'll be
However
interesting.
they plan on doing that, yeah.
Very interesting. So,
And,
you know, there was a dramatic turn since the ending of season 6, and with Henry, Sean's dad, getting shot by his one of his old partners, and Dule Hill actually says, well, this is a comment because Sean, even with that, Sean shouldn't be maturing much. We'll still see the old season 1, season 2 immature Sean, hopefully, but Dule Hill, the co-star who plays Gus, actually commented and said, I think that's an oxymoron. Mature and Sean don't go together. So, here's some jokes.
I think that is very true. I'm greatly looking forward to this season and hoping that they do recover, I guess. The last season was not my favorite season. It was good. It wasn't my favorite season though. I think he could have done a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
But a comment on Sean's dad getting shot. It seems USA does that sometimes when they're trying to attract the attention of people. So start watching Psych, and dramatic things like that will not happen, I think, because they do that when they begin to slope down. And
hopefully they'll slow back up, though.
Yeah, no, they'll definitely slope back up because of that. I mean, White Collar did the same thing. But also, judging by the fact that White Collar did the same thing, most likely he will live. So you probably don't have much to worry about, but I'd still watch the show.
If he dies, that'll be very interesting to see how that happens, because his dad actually helped him out with a buttload of stuff growing up, whether he liked it or not. But it's October, and so this episode, I think every episode through the month of October, I want to talk about a different mythical creature, and this week is the one and only Slenderman, the tall, white, faceless man in a suit and tie. We're not depicting Slenderman.
We have faces.
Well, yes, but we're just having the occasion. But so to start off, we're going to talk about different names that Slenderman has been given, and so there's Slenderman, him, the Operator, Der Ritter, Der Grobman, Bundle, the Tail Man, or the Tall Man. Read that wrong. The Thin Man, Der Schlanker Man, Der Fear Dub, Schlankwald, Tree Man, Slendy, that's my personal favorite, Slenderman, Slender, the Pale One, the White King, and Master. But I guess he could be a master. But the Slenderman is a creature or being with various nebulously defined characteristics and abilities. Like if you've ever played the game Slender, he doesn't really walk around. You just see him appear places, and it's really freaky. Hopefully, we might get some footage of that sometime and put it up, of us scaring the crap out of ourselves. But first we have to find some way to get a computer imagery put onto stuff without taking the camera and showing it at the computer. That's retarded. If anyone's done that, it looks bad. Trust me, I've tried. With the television, which is even worse. But Slenderman generally appears in modern times as a tall man in a black or gray suit with a red or white tie, wearing a white button-up, or a red or black tie wearing a white button-up shirt. He has no eyes, no mouth, or no clearly defined facial features. No hair either, and generally has normal-looking bare hands, but there are some instances. The game Faceless, which is a newer version of Slender that they're trying to get on Steam, so if you have a Steam account, go vote for that, get that thing on Steam, because it'll be free, most likely. There's a snapshot, though. It's like the model viewer of Slenderman, and he has these big, long fingers on his hands, which I think will be interesting, because it says in modern times he usually appears with regular hands. He is depicted in imagery and literature as between 6 and 15 feet tall.
What a difference.
Very big range on his height. I think in the Faceless he might be more towards 10 or 11 feet tall, the taller side, but I think on Slender, the 8 pages, he's more towards 6 feet, because when you look at him, I don't know if you've noticed, when I've seen him, he does look a little bit not super tall, kind of like average height, but sometimes you see him like out in the trees, and he actually does look not too tall. But then when he's right next to you, he looks very tall. It's interesting, but it's kind of all depending on the situation. Like when he's further away, how he looks shorter, and when he gets closer, I think it's some type of illusion he makes us feel. I don't know. And in video and the situation, he seems to be about 6 or 7 feet tall. But because of its inexact nature and differences between series, no one has yet determined what the Slenderman is. Currently, the two leading theories as to what the Slenderman may be are the Tulpa effect and quantum theory. The internet popularity of Slenderman has spawned a massive amount of interconnected ARGs, collectively known as the Slenderman mythos, which I know I recently downloaded Slenderman the 8 pages, and one of the menus in there is Slenderman mythos. I haven't really looked at it, but I think it has a couple videos in there. But yeah, that's Slenderman for you. So when you're out in the forest at night, look out for the Slenderman.